Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 20th through the 26th of March 2022. I hope you guys had a good week. I do want to take a quick second, as I usually do, to remind everyone that it is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, and if that is your situation, I encourage you to check out your other signs and placements and see if those readings resonate better. It's actually a good idea to do that anyway. Also, if you would like a personal reading, the information is in the box beneath this video. Keep in mind too that in a general reading, the energies can reverse or flip-flop. So let's get started, Gemini. Spirit, can I have the energy of Gemini? Okay, so Gemini, you're starting out with the Two of Cups in the reverse. You have the Knave of Wands, and you have the Moon. Okay, so I feel like, Gemini, you may have kind of a crush on somebody. There's somebody here that you may want to approach, you may want to come in and kind of talk to. I don't see this Two of Cups as being an ending. It could be somebody you've been involved with before that maybe things have ended with, but I see it more as being you want to approach this person. You want to come in. You maybe want to have a relationship with this person. So I feel like you're wanting to give this person a message, but you're not really coming forward with that. You're kind of keeping this to yourself. It's almost like a secret here. For some reason, you're not being forthcoming with this. Yeah, so let's see their energy. Maybe there's a reason why you don't feel comfortable, opening up about this. Spirit, can I see the energy of the person Gemini is connecting with? All right. Well, they have the Eight of Cups. That might be part of it. We have the Queen of Wands. So you could be connecting with a fire sign. Now this would be if so, it would be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. They could just have strong fire in their chart. And we also have the Knave of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so this person, I can definitely see that this is a person that there is a strong attraction here to this person. This is going to be somebody that is a very attractive person. They're going to be very outgoing. They're going to be somebody that is vivacious, is the word that comes to mind. They could be in a leadership position, but they don't have to be. They're going to be a go-getter, though. Very growth oriented, but almost seductive in their appeal to others. The kind of person that draws others to them. Now, in this particular deck, I do have to mention that there is this particular Queen of Wands appears to be in early pregnancy. Now, this is not typical of the Queen of Wands, but it is in this particular deck. And I'm going to also tell you that I actually was going to use a different deck this week, and when I came in to begin the readings, I was just really drawn to this deck, so I kind of reversed that decision. So this is not an accident, I'm going to tell you. All right, so all of that being said, I do feel like this person could be pregnant. If so, they may be keeping that to themselves. That could be a secret. So there could be a secret here that's being kept, and it could be a pregnancy. If that's not the case, though, if there is no pregnancy here, be careful, because this person could be either trying to get pregnant, or there could be a very fertile time, okay, if you are going to connect with this person. Now, I'm not seeing that in your energy because it seems like you're kind of keeping something here to yourself, something that you want to say. Now, there could have been a breakup, I'm seeing actually, because their energy says that they have walked away. And it's due to not feeling completely fulfilled. That being the case, your energy doesn't feel like you want that. You want to talk to this person. And for some of you, perhaps you haven't met this person, because I do feel that as well. This person, I will tell you right now, there's something they are keeping to themselves. And there could even be an untruth here. Yeah, there could even be something, it could be a lie of omission type of deal. Let's see the energy between the two of you. All right, so we have the Hermit in reverse, and we have the Fool. So there either has been or there will be talk about taking a risk here and having a beginning. Either taking a leap of faith into a beginning or a new beginning. But I think that you've taken a break here from this person, or you have kind of been keeping your own counsel if this is somebody that is new. If this is someone new, this person has walked away from someone else. And if and you've kind of kept your counsel, you've not been like pursuing this person, even though you may have wanted to. If this is someone you were involved with, Gemini, I do feel like you had pulled back in the past, even though you did have feelings and emotions for this person. The two of you would have moved apart. But what I can see here is that you will likely be the one to approach this person. And I also see that they will be willing to take a risk with you. But they don't want to be made a fool of either. And they're going to tell you that. They don't want you to make them look foolish. Let's see what's affecting this connection. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So overcoming some problems. Overcoming a lot of problems that some of them are outside of this situation or outside of the two of you. And some of the problems have to do with internal growth. Overcoming some issues that were keeping each of you from growing internally. Okay, let's see what the outcome is at the end of the week. King of Pentacles in the reverse. So I don't see stability coming into the situation or commitment by the end of the week, but we're going to clarify that. Not to say that it's not going to, I just don't see it happening by the end of the week. Bottom of the deck is the Wisest. Okay, now this is underlying energy, which does tell me that a couple of things. One, you are trying to make good decisions here. There is change. It is the number 5. 5s are always about change. So there is change, and there may be a sense of urgency to this. I also feel like you may be seeking counsel on how to go about doing this. So you may be talking to someone, a good friend. You may be talking to a parent, perhaps a spiritual advisor. But I do feel like you will be seeking advice. So let's clarify, Gemini. Spirit, why is the Two of Cups in reverse? And that might be why you're holding back as well. You may just not know how to go about doing this. You may be feeling that you are in the dark regarding this person's feelings because they're not telling you how they feel. For some of you, this person is not speaking with you. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles. and we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so for those of you that broke apart, you went in a different direction, Gemini, and it looks as if you may have offered something to someone else at some point. So you moved in an entirely different direction. So either someone offered you something or you offered someone else something, but that this connection broke because of, that, or this happened because of the connection being broke. But I see you went your own way at some point. If this is someone that is new, because I see both timelines here, and in fact, someone new was the first timeline that appeared. I see that you do want to offer something to this person, and I saw it twice. You're willing to go slow about this. It's something small. You want to offer something small. And this is going to be different for you. It's going to be an entirely new direction. You've made the decision in your mind, though. Let's see, why is the Knight of Wands here? I feel like you want to talk to them. You want to give them a message of some sort. It could be via text or in writing in some way. Yeah, here we go. We have the Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands, it indicates rapid back and forth communication. So you may be deciding you're going to send them a text. You want to see if they're going to text you back. We also have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So if you've been in conflict with this person, you definitely want to communicate with them in the conflict. You don't want any more conflict. If it's a new person, you don't want there to be conflict, nor do you want there to be competition. So you may be kind of checking to see, is this person available? You may feel that this person's not available if it's a new person. Let's see, why is the Moon here? We have the Two of Swords, and we have the Five of Coins reversed. Okay, so you've already made the decision. For somebody that you have previously been involved with on that timeline, you've made the decision already that you want to reconcile. And I'm seeing it in both places. You may not know whether they're involved with someone else, but you're definitely wanting to talk to them. I feel like you're going to reach out to them. It's been a little bit of time. You did some soul searching during this time, but you've already made this decision. But you haven't approached them yet. You're kind of keeping this to yourself. For somebody new, you've made the decision also, but the decision you've made has to do with recovery. So I feel like there's a recovery here. It could do with finances too. So you may have experienced a loss. It could be you're recognizing they've experienced a loss. A decision has been made, though, about a recovery, either recovery financially or a recovery from a previous loss of a connection. So you may be allowing this person time to kind of get back on their feet before you say anything, or it could be you. You could have ended a connection prior. And if that's the case, you're trying to get yourself together before you approach this person. But I really don't think it's going to be long before you do, because I'm seeing it in so many places that you're going to talk to them. You've already made the decision that you want to bring this person closer to you. Let's look at their energy. Spirit, why is the Eight of Cups here? All right. Again, we have this Seven of Wands in the reverse. And we have Temperance in reverse. Okay, so this person walked away either from you or from another situation in order to resolve problems. There was a definite need for healing here. So they're healing. It was an emotional imbalance that took place. And so they had to walk away in order to overcome problems. Now these problems are being overcome either with you or privately. But they are healing. They're in the process of healing right now. Because right now they're emotionally imbalanced. And that might be why you're waiting. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. And the Death card reversed. Yeah, so they're freeing themselves from something, but it's not quite over. So yeah, something's not quite over. Something's not quite over, but they are trying to free themselves from it. I do see them experiencing less anxiety than they did in the past. So they are healing. They're trying to free themselves from something. It's just that the cycle has not ended yet. Something is not quite over. So this person, if this is with you, this connection's not over. They are not able to let this go. If this is a new person on that timeline, they're not completely freed from that situation yet. The person you're connecting with, they may have green eyes. They don't have to, but for somebody out there, there's someone that has green eyes. Why is the Knight of Swords in reverse? Oh, they could also have blue eyes, I'm seeing. Blue or green eyes. So, again, two timelines. All right, so if this was your person in the past and there's been a breakup, they are coming back towards you just as hard as you're coming back towards them. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now up here, it's in their past. It's in the upright. Here we have it in the reverse. So they want to reconcile just as much as you do. They're not saying it either, but both of you do want to reconcile, and they see you also as a soulmate. You both do, but neither of you are saying this. Now, if this is a new person, this person is just not quite over something. Something is not over here. So I think that I would be very careful, because they could, if it's a new person, they could be reconciling with the person from the past. Because this is not over, and they're unbalanced right now. So they could be, if it's a new person that you're dealing with, they could be contemplating reconciling with the past, but they're not going to be telling you that. So be careful. Okay. All right. So let's see. So here's where we see those timelines now deviate, whereas they were going straight. Now we see that deviation, because if it's your past person, I see you kind of moving closer together. Both of you want to reconcile, but if it's a new person who has broken off from someone else, they are not quite over that, and they could be wanting to reconcile with the past person as well, but they're not going to tell you that, so be careful. All right, let's look at the energy of the connection. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. And we have the Empress in reverse. So I do see a new beginning. I do see at least talk of a new beginning. Okay, let me put it that way. I do see talk of a new beginning. I do see in both cases this person stating that they do want to take that leap of faith. I do see on both sides concerns about being played, being made to look like a fool. For you, Gemini, what I am seeing though is that you are doing this on a very intuitive basis. You're going to use your intuition here, and I do feel like you are going to be the one seeking counsel here. You're definitely seeking counsel here, and some of that is just internal. You're definitely going within, and you're very intuitive with regard to this. So I do feel like you're being guided intuitively. The person you're connecting with, there are some self-esteem issues that I'm seeing for some. So there's been losses here, and it's affecting this person. So there's some fears with regard to whether or not this connection is going to grow and become, very abundant. And there's also fears about how they're going to be treated in this connection. They may fear that they're not going to be respected or treated in a respectful and in a way that's going to be like in a deserving manner. So they may have these fears that you're going to have to address. For some, there's a feeling of self-esteem that has been affected by this past that has to be addressed. So all of that has to be talked about. And I do see talk about a new beginning. So let's see, why is the Seven of Wands here? For some of you, you're definitely going into a new beginning. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords and we have the World. So I do see what's affecting the connection is overcoming the problems that are present. There's some secretive energy that's going to be overcome. There's the issues with the concerns of being played for made into a fool. There's a self-esteem issues, concerns about lack of growth. All of these are issues that will be addressed because these are personal growth issues. So those will be addressed. And I also see that there's something outside of this connection, outside issues, primarily on this person's side. More so on this person. There could be competition though, or there could be conflict that was caused by others perhaps, but all of that is going to be overcome. So I do see you feeling better about everything, overcoming these problems, feeling better about things. And I also see that there's an ending of a cycle, so a new cycle can begin, especially if the two of you were previously involved. Now, if the two of you were not, I do see that the person you're connected with will be ending a cycle. So I think that they're going to be faced with a choice between you and the person from the past. I do. I really think they're going to be faced with that choice, and I think that they're going to have to make a choice. Now let's look at the end of the week. All right, so we do have the King of Coins in the reverse. It is clarified with the Six of Wands the Page of Swords reversed, and the Ten of Wands reversed. So whereas I don't see the commitment coming in by the end of the week, I do see it happening because it's clarified with success. I do see it happening. So if this was someone you were involved with, this ending is it's gonna reverse itself. There'll be commitment, and it's gonna be successful. With the Page of Swords in the reverse, there is something though that you're kind of holding back. You're not really saying, Gemini, and that's a little bit of a concern. Okay, so there's something you're holding back on. But nevertheless, I do see success coming in. It might be that it doesn't come in by the end of the week because of you holding back. So it could be because I see you kind of keeping something to yourself, not speaking about something. Or it could be something you don't know. Yeah, it could be something you don't know because we know this person isn't telling you something. But regardless, this is going to become, it's going to be successful in both cases. So whereas we see the timelines move this way and then deviate, ultimately they come right back together. So same result. The person you're connected with, Gemini, has the Ten of Wands in the reverse, which tells me that they're going to overcome all these problems. They're going to, all the problems that they're experiencing. So I feel like the person from their past is going to come back. They're going to find out that they have this opportunity to be with you, and they're going to pop back up. And it's going to put them, the person that you're connecting with, in a dilemma. They're going to then have to choose between you and them. And ultimately, they'll end that connection with the previous person, and they're going to be with you. So either way, you win. Not that it's a contest, but I'm just saying, yeah, they'll end that cycle. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. So letting go of the past, letting go of bad memories, letting go of things that are from the past. Okay, that looks good. I am going to now pull from the tea leaf cards. I'm going to pull one for each of you and for the connection. For you, Gemini, we have Carrot. It's an opportunity or windfall. Okay, and it is an opportunity. For sure. For the person you're connected with, we have Camel. Persevere and you will overcome the problem. And we did see that. And for the connection itself, we have Vase. Secret Admirer. I do believe that this is the person from the past, if it's a new person, and even if this is someone that you have had a connection with, they may have, or you may have, somebody who is also wanting to be involved. So that's what we have for this week. It does look good, though. I don't see it fully gelling by the end of the week, but I do see you having success with this. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Gemini. If you would like and share the video, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And until I see you next week, namaste.